Hi, everyone. Marianne Markowitz, your brain balance dynamic meditation coach, as well as executive recruiter. Why am I so passionate about meditation? Because it is the single best tool to help you tune into your breath on a daily, moment to moment basis. And creating a clear and clutter free environment for your daily meditation cannot be overstated. And before you say, oh, I don't have room for it, or, well, that's going to be most everybody's excuse, is let me just say that when we full-time RV'd, I had a little place every morning. I would go to the front of the coach. I had my yoga blankets and I sat them in the same position. I used my headset to have the tapping noise in the background. And that cued my mind and my body to say, oh, time to relax, time to meditate and set my day. So you can do it. It doesn't have to be a permanent prayer altar like I have in the other side of my office nowadays. But you can, again, create a very nice clutter-free environment. So in the morning, you roll out of bed and you go to that place and you sit for 5 minutes. It could be a chair in the living room. I'm just giving you guys half a dozen ideas here. I love brainstorming, can you tell? And so what you'll do is you go into that space and sit with both feet on the ground, close your eyes, start deep breathing, and just start counting down from 100 to 1. That's all you need to do to start a meditation practice. This reminds me of when I started meditation was Santa Fe, summer of 2011. We had just started full-time RVing, and that was a very eventful year for me from a family standpoint. Lost my father very tragically and very suddenly. My mother was checked out, broke her hip. I mean, it was not a good spot for me. So when we left taking care of all of that business, we went up to Santa Fe. I took a week-long course on how to develop your personal yoga practice. And one of the ladies, and this has two points of the story. One of the ladies said, "Oh, you can meditate, Marianne." She said, "I came to TIAS because my back was just so painful. I couldn't do anything." By the way, side note, she was in her 80s and she started taking yoga and ended up having her own yoga studio in Paladero, Texas. So it's never, ever, ever too late. But she said that she taught herself how to meditate. She would literally just roll out of bed and lean up against the bed and count backwards from 100 to 1. And she said, you'll be surprised. It just becomes easier and easier. So I tried that technique. Fast forward many, many, many years, and I am taking courses known as Silva, the granddaddy of meditation. And that is one of their techniques, is counting down. It calms the mind, the parasympathetic nervous system starts catching up, your breathing starts settling down. So create your clean, clutter-free environment for your daily meditation. Let me see what else I have in here for notes. Yep. Oh, okay. And if you think there are too many outside distractions, one of the cues in our meditations is also outside noises will not distract me. They will help me go deeper. And Wayne Dyer's story from when he began his meditation practice, they were in Maui, poor, Wayne. And he just started taking up meditation, and he was sitting outside again on a little, I think he just had a beach towel that he was sitting on. And they kept coming around to mow paradise. He said he just couldn't believe how much noise there was in paradise, but it takes a lot to keep it looking beautiful. And he said he just sat there. He didn't care what they did. He was going to meditate, and they ended up mowing around his little blanket. So I invite you, these little concepts, to help you bring in meditation in any form you want, and let me know how it works for you. All right, thank you. Bye.